Hello, Minecraftians. Welcome back to episode 20 of my Agrarian Skies series. I've done a bit of work, and I'm up to the industrious level of bees. That's that effect is from, or I'm up to the Imperial and Industrious, actually. So I've got the Industrious and the Imperials, and all of the bees necessary to get them. The Industrious come from Unweary, which come from Diligent, which come from Cultivated in Common, and the other line, the Imperials, come from Majestic, which come from Noble, which come from Cultivated. And what I'm using this indexer for is just to keep a breeding pair of each, although probably more drones, because why not? And I've stored all of my ignoble stuff over here, and any of the mixes. I'll probably use the ignobles for something eventually, but I'm not too sure. And I figured out all of this genetic stuff. And alright, so let's run through it. First we put a bee in here, we get a trait off of it, and then we get like one of these kind of things. Let's do this one, or let's get a couple more of those. Actually, just one more, I think. These gene templates, they hold a template for an entire bee. So all 13 different things that it can have. So that's species, effect, flowers, and 10 other ones. Tolerant flyer, cave dweller, nocturnal. I don't remember them all. But there's 13 different things you can put in. And how you put them in is just in a crafting bench. You just add them in like that. And you can add more than one. And I believe, let's get us some drones. Oop. See if we can get some different kind of things from them. Also, a way to duplicate these, because they'll get used up when you get a template, is you put the one you want to duplicate up there and a blank pattern here, and then you'll just get a duplicate of it at the other side in the genetic transposer. Yep. The flowers is a good one for the bees that you don't want to have to get the flowers out, like the ones that require netherwort or lily pads or vines. I am not sure how to get vines. If anyone knows, please let me know. Alright, so this one we got lifespan shortened. So there's lifespan, there's productivity. Yeah, that's the nocturnal one. Ignore day night. I don't know why they gave them special names. Speed. That might be productivity. Humidity tolerance, temperature tolerance. Anyways, there's a bunch of them. And then once you have that, I'm actually not sure what this replicator is for. Or no, I want this replicator. You need to put bDNA and protein, which comes from melting things in a protein liquefier. Yep. You put those two fluids in there, and a full Like, see how this one says 3 out of 13? You need a 13 out of 13 chromosome template, and then it'll use up the 2 fluids and produce bees. Just for free, basically. Like, no input bees necessary, although the bee DNA you get from killing bees, so there's that. And then once you have a template, even something like this one, if it's not a complete one, you can put it in here and give it a different bee. Like, let's do one of these. And it will become whatever you specified. I'm not sure about the stuff that you don't specify. It could be random or it could be the same as the bee input. That makes more sense. The same as the bee input. Yep, but so we gave it cultivated flowers and effect none, and let's see if it got that. Cultivated flowers, effect none. Yep. So there's that. And what I've been doing for these guys is I have a bunch for production. These are just producing combs, and the combs are in these fuzzy buses. Leporine bees also produce eggs somehow. It's a mystery. The physics just boggle my mind. But yeah, I've got 3 sets of Imperial in here, and Industrious as well. Just 1 Industrious. I think these are empty. I'm gonna have these 2 as well, but I haven't set them up yet. The Industrious ones, though, they will also produce pollen, which is useful for things. So we should have a bunch of that stuff in the computer. And what I did was, as soon as I get a new bee type, I put it in here with the lifespan shorter, so that it like burns out a bunch. I get a bunch more drones and a bunch more a better chance at queens, duplicate queens. That's what those 2 are for. And then with all of the extra pristine queens that I've got, I've been just combining them into the higher tier stuff. And yeah, that's what I've been doing. And then I would put them in here, because when you combine them you get a queen. So then I'm just running them through there to get the basics. So I'd make 2 to start off. 2 or 3. I'd put 1 set in here after running it through the no auto ones. And then I'd have another one on the fast, and a 3rd one if I need it in the production. Just to get some stuff. So we've got 44 jelly, 37 pollen, and we've been getting this propolis. The silky propolis comes from the combs, from the leporine combs. And I should actually tell it to do propolis. I hope that it doesn't try to do actual propolis though, because that would not be good. Because propolis you can't centrifuge into anything. So if this doesn't work though, let's see how many propolises there are. Regular propolis, peat propolis, breezy, burning, flowing, chaotic, chaos infused dust for entropy charged shard. Oh, that's cool. Unstable propolis. It's not used for anything. Interesting. Uh, anyways, back to being focused. um, so I've got that stuff. We were going to make some serums. And it's using the royal jelly and a couple other things, but not too much else. And we're going to get a Valiant Princess and Drone. Normally you can only get these from dungeons, so this is kind of cool. And I'm going to put them in here. Been using this side to mark things that I haven't done anything with yet. 72 lives. And I got an indexer. Well, it can go in the corner. Maybe I'll use that for something someday. And an epic reward bag. Probably won't use that. Now next. Oh, we can do these now. Enoch. Purifier. Synthesizer. And what was the last one? Gene pool. I won't be using these. I'll be using the Gendustries variants of them, which is probably in here. Production upgrade and desert. Alright, let's make one of those. Desert and production. And let's go see if anything's getting jammed up in here. Basic circuit. 2 basics. Or 3 basics, 2 enhanced. 4 basics, 2 enhanced, and some soul sand. Okay, we can do that. We'll get the soul sand out of the way first. Oh. Soul sand. Oop, stuck. And circuit, let's look up. These are the ones. I've safely recovered from my redstone woes. Finally, right? And for a circuit, oh. Let's get all the materials we need. Tin, bronze. How much tin do I need? I need 4. Let's do 4 of each. So that's 12 bronze and 4 tin. Okay. Yep. We'll just get these made. No, right, it's under tin. That's probably enough. The waiting game. No one likes it. Just one more and then that should be enough, I think. Cool. Inoculator. Purifier. Machine pool. Synthesizer. And some upgrades. Desert and production. Cool. Some more modest stuff. And we got all these. The alvearies we haven't done any of. Right. Oh. I'll show how to make those anyways. Two greater reward bags. Useless and useful. Perfect. I'll keep that one on me. And we were going to look up alveary. Now I think, yeah, this is the basic one. So you need impregnating casing, which is 4 logs. Let's get a bunch of logs and planks and sticks. The impregnated casing is just like this, and then you give it let's do 2, and the scented one is pollen, beeswax, and royal jelly. I knew there was a reason we needed that stuff. Pollen, beeswax we've got a ton of. So there's that. And we want to do this now. Planks and then beeswax, right? No? Is that not it? Alveary. Planks, pollen. Is that not right? Planks, pollen. Royal jelly, pollen, beeswax. Come on. Do I need 3 different kinds of planks? That should be it. This could be a bug. Oh, honey, not seed oil. How you get honey is from squeezing honey drops and such. I do have one more carpenter. Perfect. And honey. We're gonna squeeze just honeydew because it gives us more honey. Yep. And we won't need too much of this. I'll probably put it up above. Maybe I'll put it over here. Yeah, why not? No harm. Fluid export. Wait, 2 fluid exports? Why do I have 2? Really? That was a waste. Well, I'm gonna reorganize this and I'll be right back. As it turns out, you do need to pipe in the fluids from this side. So I set it up over here again. And there we go. Is that squeezer finished already? All right, let's give it a bit more. In fact, we can give it all of these. Because why not? I think there's a honey quest as well, and go with the flow. Yep. And how much of this do I need? 100 buckets. That's not bad at all. I probably have enough to get that already. Let's put some stuff away. I'll keep this stuff for now, just in case I need to reorganize again. $74 lives. Oh yeah. It's almost done. And let's look at this alveary. This is just in a crafting terminal. Okay. 8. There we go. That's how you craft one of those. And for the the other one that we did was the frame housing. Is that not, is it just called the frame housing? Yes, it is. What else do we need for this? 60% on bees. Frame housing. Let's do fan, heater, and lighting first. Golden electrum tube. Oh, right. We need a thermionic fabricator. Just one, I think, though. That should be enough. Oh, no, it's not. But that's it there. Case. And a chest. What's at the bottom? And we'll put this one right about no. not that one. This one. There's no good place to put this. It'll be a temporary thing. We'll put it here. So what we do with this is we get a bunch of glass. Actually, let's look it up. Tube. We need a gold one, I think. Let's get gold. And some redstone. Wonder if we'll need any others. And we need glass, I think, as well. I think you can use other things besides glass, but glass is the easiest. Let's look that up again to see if it specifies. Glass, sand. Well, you can use a bunch of different things anyways. Oh, why does that doesn't need to be opened. And it's going to be, this is very similar to the forestry one because they're both from forestry. Let's do one of these. As soon as that red part goes above the line, then you can pull these out as fast as you want though. It's much faster than the carpenters. Alright, so then we just need glowstone and some of this. Oh man, we've got so much alveary stuff. There's the lighting one, the fan. There's an alveary block, another golden one. There's the fan. The heater, was it? Did we need this? Well, we've got it now. Oh, cool. And I'll show you how to do the frame housing as well. That would have been 3 more golden electron tubes. Nothing that we couldn't have done. I'll get rid of that for now. This is constantly using energy, so I'm just going to disassemble it. Oh. Alright, let's set up an alveary. Just briefly. I think that is right. And I'll show you what the special blocks are kind of self-explanatory. Lighting just provides constant light, so they work 24/7. The rain shield blocks rain if you have it outside. And I believe they need to be outside, otherwise they don't work. The frame housing, though, is a bit special. We're just going to have 3 of those, and the mutator is special as well. We'll get one of those, but I probably won't demonstrate that. And we need 9 slabs. Let's go set one of these up, and we'll bring a common one. So it should just be 9 of these. Or a 3 by 3 of these. Oh, oh. I should be using my axe. Oh, that's not any better. And then you cover the top with these slabs. Oh, some weird framing issues. Is that not it? It might. Oh, there it goes. So then you see it's an alveary. I'll just let those combine. It's going to complain about stuff because it's not daytime and it's a hostile environment. But what you can do is you can replace some of these guys in the middle with other things. And we'll do this one. And I believe it'll be our next quest to make some frames. So I'm going to leave this set up. Let's just claim this reward. We don't need any more alveary blocks. Yep. Bunch of frames. Now there's a bunch more frames than the ones that it asks for. We just want, we don't even want that. Impregnated stick, seed oil, and 2 logs. We'll get a few of those. One more. Oh, we put our logs away, I guess. We shouldn't need very many of those, I don't think. It's a guess, but whatever. And now we need frame. We need the untreated one, which you can do with just regular sticks and a string. The impregnated one, which you have to do with the impregnated sticks, which we just made. And a string. And the soul frame is the impregnated one plus the soul sand. Do we have to submit these? Oh, just detect. Perfect. So we're going to get one of those. And one of these. And let's do detect. Oh, perfect. Oh, we need some sand. 1 piece. And then we can combine these two to get the soul frame. All of these frames do different things. The chocolate frame, I believe, increases the fertility. I think restraint frame does the opposite, decreases the fertility. Soul frame, I believe, increases the chances of getting a hybrid. Not sure about healing and Nova frame. Untreated frame just increases their productivity slightly. Impregnated frame does a better job than the untreated frame, but doesn't do anything special. The proven frame, I think, does a bunch of stuff special, but I don't know. Like, if you're going to use these, you should definitely look them up yourselves. And I don't know anything about these other ones. Necrotic frame, temporal frame, oblivion flame. We've got a couple of these, but I don't know what they're for. But basically what you do is you bring them over, you stick them in your frame. and then they get the bonus. This is kind of similar to the basic alveary block, which has the frame spots here, except it's for the bigger version. Let's see if it'll work. I don't see any bee effects coming out. It's probably going to wait a while and complain about hostile environment. This mutator, you can put a few things in here, like I think Yellorium, possibly Yellorium dust. Nether star for sure you can put in here. Nether star will increase the chances of you getting the hybrid of the two inputs by quite a bit, and it's used up just the one try, I believe. So yeah, this was the block that everyone loved before Gindustries came along, this mutator, because it made it slightly easier to get those really difficult hybrids. But we're not going to use this. Oh, no flowers. We're not going to use that thing. I'll tear it down between episodes. And we want reward bag number 3, I think. Monastic and Ender. Ooh. Those are nice bees. Ender would have been difficult. We can get to the end in this pack. There's a recipe for the end portal itself that we can do, but we don't want to be honest. And Monastic, I know a bit about, but not enough to talk about it yet. Alveary sieve and a sieve upgrade and some spectacles. Alright, so we've basically finished the bee part of this quest line, and we're getting into the tree part of it, which I will definitely be happy to do. I don't know which one of those is the bad one. One of them, because they don't stack. Same for those. We'll stick this one in here to run out its life. What I want to do offline is get some bees for, I think, the black dye at least, so I don't have to rely on squids. Actually, let's look at it. Is there another way to get that dye? Pulverizer, squid, stained bee. That's the one I want. How do you get a glittering comb? Doesn't say. Oh well. 2 greater bags. Nice. That doesn't look like a butterfly. Latticed heath. It must be a butterfly though. I don't think it's a bee. Oh, it looks a bit more like a butterfly there. We're gonna put this. We'll put it away later. What we want to do now is get into this bee stuff. Let's look up alveary sieve. Woven silk. Woven silk you get from silk wisps in a carpenter with water. We've been getting some silk from the leoprine. These guys. Leporine. There's another way to get them though. Yeah, where do you get this? Get that from that, and where do those tropical, exotic, Edenic, Leoprine, malicious? That doesn't sound good. Infectious, that sounds even worse. Virulent, viscous. Well, okay, there's a lot of bees that give you this silky comb. Wow. So yeah, you shouldn't have much trouble getting this stuff. Let's do 3 of these. So we need 27. Cool. That guy, and these things gives us an alveary sieve. And we want the sieve upgrade. Oh, I keep spelling it wrong. What is part of this? We have everything we need for that. Craft us one. Done. Was there anything else? Industrial grafter and spectacles. Grafters are pretty nice. Use them. Okay. I'm not sure how to charge this, is the only thing I'm worried about. But we'll do it for now. We'll make one of these. And we need grafter. One of those, and then one of these. And then we need spectacles. That was nice and easy. These spectacles you put on your head, and then you'll be able to see on the trees which leaves have started to get infected by the other ones more easily. You can kind of tell without the spectacles, but not really. So you'll know which ones to graft with these spectacles on. Plus, they make you look pretty awesome. I wear glasses in real life too. Oh. Banana and hill cherry. I don't know. I never did do the tree breeding before, so this is going to be my first time doing it. I'm going to leave that reward for later. Oh, a bunch of different things. Certus, mellow, energetic, and essence of a shallow grave. Let's look up that shallow grave one first. Which we get from soul wax. Which we get from a soul comb. Which we get from a spirit bee. And how do we get a spirit bee? Attuned with an aware. Okay, we can do that. We do have attuned. Not sure how to get aware. Attuned and an ethereal. How do you get an ethereal? Arcane and a supernatural. Oh, there's gonna be a bunch of bee breeding in my future. But that's okay, it's pretty fun. Especially with this lovely block. Lovely. I'm going to pet it. I've got to check the time on the episode. I'll be right back. I am back just to say that it's a good time to wrap up the episode. Next time, I'll work on getting the kind of bees I need to get the soul comb and the 3 other combs for the quest. Certus, Mellow, and Energetic. And at the beginning of the next episode, I'll recap all of the bee lines that I had to go through to get them. And all of that stuff. If I get there, hopefully. Hopefully it won't take more than a day. But it was a good episode. We'll see you guys next time.